Hi everyone, this is HD Jen, and I'm here with Lamar Coleman, the Director of Housing here at Eastern.
Hi, everybody.
This is Lamar's first time presenting in this format, so thanks for joining us today, Lamar. And congratulations and welcome to Theme Housing for all of you listeners out there. We're very excited to roll out some new changes to Theme Housing this year and to continue to grow the program. So in this presentation, Lamar and I are going to give you a quick overview of Theme Housing. Obviously, you all signed up to live in a theme, so you have some understanding of it already, but Lamar, why don't you tell them a little bit about the big picture?
Well, theme housing at Eastern brings together students with similar interests and experiences to live within the same area of a residence hall. It is also a great way for students to gain leadership experience, develop academically, and enhance interpersonal skills. Research shows that participation in a theme housing community enhances retention rates of the participants, and certainly we want people to love Eastern and to stick around and graduate in 4 years. This upcoming year, we have about 170 students signed up to live in theme housing. We've also got two brand new themes this year.
First Gen and Social Justice.
Yes, that's right. And we've created a lot more themes for first year students this year as well.
All right, so here's our full list of themes on campus this year. Lamar, I think we should walk through them quickly so everyone knows what other themes exist, and that way we can build some community and perhaps even some collaboration. We'll start with the first year students. FIRE, or the First Year Residential Experience, will be returning to Meade for another year. This theme focuses on helping first year students transition and be successful during their first year at college. To help them in this, they'll be assigned a mentor, participate in workshops about navigating the university, and become involved in some larger community service projects.
Yes, and this is very similar to T3, which is the transfer transition theme, which is housed in Occam. T3 is open to both upperclassmen and first year new transfer students and helps them to get acclimated to their new institution. T3 has a faculty staff mentor program and it also has great workshops on campus resources, finding a career path, and developing leadership skills.
This year, we're also rolling out First G over in Winthrop Hall. This is for students who self identify as first generation students, meaning they're the first in their family to go to college. We've got some tutoring, academic counseling, and great workshops planned for this year.
Yes, another new one this year is the social justice theme, which will be housed in Meade Hall. Social justice and activism is so important, and we are very much looking forward to some excellent campus discussions and activities from this group as they rally around a variety of issues that they're passionate about.
Sounds good. This year, we're expanding some of our existing themes into first year areas, like Leap into Leadership, which will be in Meade Hall, a great place for folks to develop leadership skills, whether they already identify as a prominent student leader or they're hoping to do so in the future.
Definitely. We also expanded the civic and community engagement theme, which works very closely with the CC office to connect people with service opportunities in the local area. Plus, being in Constitution, they're also a short walk down to the CC office. Constitution is also home to our first year gender inclusive theme, which is an inclusive environment that supports students of any gender identity and their peers who wish to be allies. The upperclassmen gender inclusive theme is just a short walk away in Nutmeg.
Like in previous years, honors students will have the opportunity to live together in Constitution Hall as our Honors Scholar theme, and they work quite closely with the Upperclassmen Honors theme, which is over in Nutmeg as well.
Our last theme for first year students is our quiet and substance free community for those students who would prefer to live in a quieter residential setting and those who want to surround themselves with others who commit to a lifestyle of remaining substance free.
Awesome. So let's talk about themes for upperclassmen students. Leap into Leadership, the Civic and Community Engagement theme, and Honor Scholars will return for another year in Nutmeg and Laurel. Quiet and substance-free housing for upperclassmen is housed in Neadlick, and unlike the other themes, T3 is just one group for first year and upperclassmen students, so they'll all be living in Occam this year.
Yes, the math and education theme is also housed in Nutmeg. Math and education will be offering some campus wide tutoring sessions and will also focus on career development in the field of education, as well as exploring potential opportunities with what one can do with a math degree.
The sophomore experience is returning to Low Rise, and this one offers some extra support for students during their sophomore year.
Jen, did you know that students who stay at an institution beyond their sophomore year are more likely to remain at that institution through graduation?
Ooh, that does make sense, Lamar. And we can't forget that right next door over in High Rise, we will have our upperclassmen social justice theme.
A fun theme that we're continuing with this year is the Fun and Games theme, which is housed in Noble Hall and allows students who have an interest in the gaming culture to connect and bond over their shared interest of gaming, comics, magic, and live action role play.
And last but certainly not least, the green theme will be back in Nutmeg this year, and they'll continue to keep pushing us towards being a more greener and eco-friendly campus. Whew, that's a lot of options, Lamar.
Yeah, it sure is. And the fun part about theme housing is that most of the themes were created by students, so it definitely taps into their true interests.
Sounds good.
We have also revamped the theme agreements a bit this year. We took a look at what all of the themes did this past year and noticed that a lot of them were doing some really great activities. In making the edits to the agreements, we took many of those great things and added them to the other themes so that everyone can benefit. For example, more themes are doing community service projects, encouraging residents to join a student organization, and a few more have mentoring components to them.
We've also taken a look at the workload and the time commitment of each theme and tried really hard to make them pretty similar across the board.
That's right, Jen. Everything in the theme housing agreements has been put there intentionally. We looked at best practices, student development theory, and what the research considers to be high impact practices. Basically, we've made sure to include things that are hugely beneficial to undergraduate students.
Each theme's agreement is a little bit different, so you'll want to review the agreement that you signed to make sure you know what your specific expectations are. If you don't hold up your end of the agreement, you could be removed from the theme and have to move mid-semester, and that's no fun.
Absolutely. Like last year, each theme has a budget and a programming leadership council to fund some great programs. Plus, each theme has a campus partner, like the Advising Office, the CCE, and the Intercultural Center, to name a few, who want to work with each theme to make sure that their programs and activities are well coordinated.
That's about it for our theme housing overview. Make sure you head over to the assessment page to answer just a couple of quick questions about this presentation.
Thanks so much for having me on here. I look forward to meeting all of you at the theme housing retreat. It's going to be an exciting year.
Oh, hey, Lamar. Good, better, best.
Never let it rest
Till your good is better and your better is best.